ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत नः शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सीदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वती नमो नित्यं भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदवेदान्तवेदाङ्ग विद्यास्थानेभ्य एव च। ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। यो गुरुः स शिवः प्रोक्तः यः शिवः स गुरुः स्मृतः। विकल्पं यस्तु कुर्वीत स नरो गुरुदल्पगः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं न ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते शिणीं। नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे पुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवैत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। सर्वोपनिषदो गावो दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्ससुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत्। वसुदेवसुतं देवं हंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगत्। श्रीकृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे श्रीकृष्ण हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। वासुदेव 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 वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, हरे मुरारे हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा। वासुदेव 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 बोलो भाई वासुदेव 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 वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा, नारायण वासुदेवा, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा। वासुदेवा 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 देवा। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, श्री कृष्ण गो हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। बोलो भाई हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव 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 वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। वासुदेव हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। बोलिए श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की। नमः पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव। हरि ओम हरि ओम। Smallest action for any knowledge requires some qualification. If that qualification is less or not there, so that action or that knowledge will become difficult and sometimes impossible. Even to a, you say 2 plus 2 is 4, so easy to understand. But to that baby who is 10 months old, he will not understand this because his qualification is not there. What is very easy for some may be very difficult for other person. What is very difficult for some may be very easy for you. So, even I say you cook the food, that also needs some qualification. Not that easy. Even to make a cup of tea is also qualification. Even to, child cannot dress also himself. He depends on his mother that she will dress him up. That also requires some qualification. If that adhikar is not there, so you do the action, it won't get the fruit. One definition of adhikar is phalopannam, that which creates the fruit, respective fruit. If you don't have that much, then others may do the same action and get the fruit, but I won't get the fruit. All monkeys ran towards searching Sita, but only Hanumanji could search because nobody had qualification of jumping to the ocean. Angadji said, I can go, but I can't come back. Jambanji said, my problem is serious. When Vaman avatar had taken place, then I circumambulated Vaman avatar. Now I have arthritis problem. So old age has caught me. Age is catching up. You see no expression, see? That means you are running away from it. Otherwise, why will it catch you? You say age is catching up. Don't run away. If you are not running, it is not catching. If you are not running away, old age is very welcome. Then you will never say age is catching. Then you will say, I am maturing. I am graying. Grey and great. I am becoming greater now. So you don't never feel age is catching me. Don't say that expression. I am in the process of maturing. So, even the Karma Yoga, people say Karma Yoga is very easy. I say most difficult. Among 3, most difficult is Karma Yoga. Because Karma Yoga needs that you should have lot of gratitude from God and Guru. Then only you can offer your fruit of action and action. It is very easy to say offer the action. But unless you have lot of love, you cannot offer the action. Therefore, you will not believe. In Bhagavad 11th canto, one definition of Karma Yoga is puja. Shukdevji does not define. Bhagavan Krishna said, not Shukdev. Bhagavan Krishna said that Karma Yoga puja ayuchyate. Because after puja you will develop emotion for the God and then you can offer the karma to the God. So if I have less of gratitude you cannot offer. First day when you heard that somebody has come and I asked you something, bring something, or I am asking you action, you will get irritated. Well, why is asking me? But if you have love for me, and in due time you have developed the love, then you can do many action for long time, even people can give life also. So a person has lot of offering power. Don't limit your power. And don't limit yourself. This is a very big mistake. I don't know. One person went to Guruji with his child. He said, he should, my child, small child, he should become like you. Guruji said, why are you limiting him? So don't limit, you don't know how much you can offer. We undermine ourselves. When it comes to spiritual matter, we undermine ourselves. We can do lot of jap, we can do lot of meditation, we can be totally egoless. There is a big possibilities in the inner world. Outer world possibilities are limited because prarabdha is tied up. But inner world possibilities are unlimited. I have seen foolish people becoming brilliant. Some person I said he is good for nothing, can't do anything. He was very good, he came out excellent. So you just cannot say what a person will do. So if a person increases his qualification, his capacity to offer in karma yoga will be very high. And if he discovers a relation with the God, his capacity to remember his God will be very high. And if he has developed too much dispassion and discrimination, his capacity to know the thought of Brahman is me is very high. And therefore what Bhagavan is saying, somebody said, you are saying all these things are very good but very difficult. I said, one is difficult, other is lot of problems. You choose. One is internal difficulty in doing it. At least it is in my hand, something. Other is living in the world with difficult people then. Either you deal your difficult mind or live with difficult situation, difficult people. That is choice is yours. Better I will tackle my mind. At least that is more handleable. At least it is with me. Otherwise person is not there with me. So, and one more thing. God will not say something which is not possible. A good doctor will not prescribe a medicine which is not available. Because this can be done, therefore God is saying like that. So sometimes it appears so difficult, all these are very high, I am ordinary mortal. Chup, mortal. So, itni mehnat ho rahi hai, mortal mortal kar diya tum. So this is not right. You don't know the capacities. Acha? So let us now see. And this, the values are so important. If somebody has to draw on a canvas, so the first thing is canvas should not be, some other drawing should not be there in that. Otherwise it will come out as something else. And second is canvas should not move also. Otherwise somebody is moving and say draw. You cannot draw that. You are serving some food in some bowl and he is moving the bowl. So it cannot collect properly. It will spill out here and there. Similarly, our mind, unless it is cleansed of other values, other things, it won't absorb the teaching of the Vedanta, which is in the 13th chapter, which is a serious chapter. And even if it is absorbed, supposing, and if you have some other thing bigger, then it will be thrown out, because I have a chanchalya. I am not single-pointed. My absorbing power is less. And therefore, lot of emphasis is given on these values. And a person is nothing. Person is that what he cannot live. Again, please say, you woke me up. If you have to, what he hears, understand is not a person. Person is that what he cannot live mentally. If I cannot leave my anger, then I am angry person. If anger comes and goes, then I am not angry. But I cannot leave at will. My choice is not there. If I cannot leave complexes, then if I cannot leave devotion, I am a devotee. You are not what you do. You are not what age you have. Well, I am getting old, I am getting bad. No, it has nothing to do with that. Or I am young, I am very good and dynamic. Nothing to do with that. A young person can be horrible also. So that is, young old is not an issue. What thought you cannot hold or you find very difficult in dropping? What thought, what is your pain in life? Which issue is the pain in life? What pains you? Only knees. No, emotional pain I mean. Which is the emotional matter of your life which has given you maximum pain? Let us see, our life is 60 supposing. Because many people are 60 here, 60 plus. Some are 70 plus also. So, how much you color, but it doesn't... You can't hide many things. Why? What? I ask you that you had a life of 50 years, 40 years, 60 years. If I ask you in just which issue troubled you a lot? Like that I cannot tell Swamiji, but it was because of my father or mother or son or daughter or money or job. There must be some emotion behind it. It is not my father or mother or son troubled. And that emotion must be either attachment or my ahankar. Something had troubled me. It was this issue gave me maximum pain in my life. Don't think this person was not there, I would have been happy. Some other, the situation will give some person for their emotion. If he was not there, another would have come. Because I had to go through that. You are what your pain is. Well, I have a pain of not offering myself. Salutations to you. Then you become a devotee. Then you become a seeker. Arjuna had a pain. Seeker, if does not have a pain, he will not put any effort. If you have little pain in your headache, you know, yes, your headache is there. I don't know, I have Panado or not. Maybe somebody can only. But if more pain is there, then you start searching somewhere. Let me see where here I have kept, where my Panado has gone. Who took away? Who took away my Panado here? 12 o'clock you can't shout at anybody. I keep it and they disturbed. And you did not get it. Again you went there. But the pain is more than you will not be shy of waking up also somebody to find out that. If you don't have sufficient pain of offering, not offering, you will never offer. बहुत दर्द होना चाहिए. नहीं, हम ऑफर नहीं कर पाए आज. I could not perform my puja today. I did everything. I changed my clothes, I took bath, I answered the phone, I did this thing, I ate the food. Everything I did except my japa and puja. Therefore, saints are very, they are scolding only all the time their own mind. Therefore, a Manachi shlok is there in Marathi. Sadguru Ramdas has only talked to his mind only. Saints are not saints just because they are living in ashram. They have a high class pain. They don't have pain because I don't have money or I don't have wife, husband. Their pain is different. Dard hai. So when a person has a pain of not having this value in sufficient quantity, little quantity doesn't work here. Goodness in little quantity doesn't work. It has to be complete goodness. Ravana also used to be sometime meditate. Don't think Ravana was ordinary. Kumbhakarna was also not ordinary. He also used to praise Bhagwan Ram. But quantity was less, as much as it is required. His therium was less. Don't think Kekai was not loving Bhagwan Ram. When Manthara came and gave the news that Bhagwan Ram is going to be coronated, you know what she did? She took out her necklace and put on her. He said, what a news you gave. I mean, this was the news I was waiting for. But Manthara was much shrewd. It is good to be wise, not to be shrewd. And she knew that there is a hidden jealousy in her heart for Kaushalya ji. And she, cooked the story. Koti Kutil Mani. Goswami ji says she is Kutil Mani. Guru ho gayi wo bhang. And she surrendered to that Guru. She said, Ram will become king, Lakshman will become the crown prince, and Bharat will be behind the bars. And you have to work as a servant almost. How can she believe like that? Why to believe in anything? Not that she made her believe. She brought her hidden doubt. When I say, no, I had doubt, he said and I started doubting. No. You did not start doubting. You already had a hidden doubt. Samshaya Atma Vinashyati. It is better to be atheist rather than to be doubting person. Because that quantity was not sufficient. Isthairyam in love was not there. Isthairyam in Shraddha was not there. Acha, I understand that. Isthairyam chala gaya unka. Bharatji also was told the same thing. When Bharatji comes back, Kekai says to Bharatji, everything was going on. I rectified everything. But Bharatji was totally not even, for a second also doubt didn't come on Bhagwan Ram. He didn't waver from his devotion that maybe I was sent to the maternal person's house, my maternal parents, so that I don't create a problem here. Let me tell you something in secret. Don't tell to anybody. Please close all the doors. Don't tell it, huh? In Valmiki Ramayana it is written, Raja Dashrath sent Bharatji to maternal uncle's house so that there is no problem here. I told you not to tell to anybody, please. H is also listening. Don't you think Bharat had known this? Bharatji would have known this. Your brother is being coronated, or you should have been called at least on that auspicious occasion. If you can call in one day, you could have called at this juncture also. But Bharatji did not doubt on Bhagwan Ram. He said, my father may have sent it, but doesn't mean that my love or the love of Ram Bhagwan is very less on me. क्या क्या बताएं आपको? He was unwavering. Sometimes outer situation tries to shake me, but two deep roots are required for our value system. And therefore more time goes in deepening the roots rather than spreading the branches. All the big trees take more time in gaining the roots. After 20 years the fruit will come. But they are gaining the roots there. Bharatji never have a thought. Rather, it is said there, he said, very good, keep me away from Bhagwan Ram. He was such sacrificing person. He thought, if I am there, people will start thinking. He knew that Kekai was given a vow. He knew that Kekai's father was given a promise. Therefore he said, better I am away so that Kekai will not have a thought and Bhagwan Ram will have. Without me, he will be very happy. Otherwise they will create problem because of me. So let us be away. An ordinary person thought Bharat's love is not That great Lakshman loves the Lord. Bharat doesn't do seva. But when Bharatji came back and they saw his devotion, and moment she said that I have sent Ram to forest, he fainted and he fell down. He said, so much Janani to Janani bhai. I mean, you can send such an immaculate person like Ram to the forest. What wrong he did? I mean, muh gai parai nahi kira. In your mouth, worms didn't enter. Your tongue didn't melt down and fall down. And again he is thinking that how is he eating? How is he walking? Then people thought, I didn't know this side of Bharat. So much depth is required in sadhana. When I was very good, but he was not good to me. You are very good only partially, because the moment you ask, he should have returned. Your goodness is conditioned now. You are very good is very good, but don't ask a cost to that. Moment you ask a cost, that goodness is no longer a goodness. Anything big is priceless, not cheap. Son is priceless. Guru is priceless. Management guru will take money from you. One talk he will give, in a nice hotel, he will take you. You will spend 3, 4, 5,000 and big, nice plates you will turn, you will eat. With fork and knife, you will have a nice cup. Crockeries are better than the food. Something they will bring, it is covered. This is small samosa, covering is this big. And so many little chutney and 2 mint leaves are there, like this. Who will eat mint leaf? Crockery इतनी अच्छी दे रहे हैं. And there you will give 5,000, 10,000. And we be satisfied. I attended seminar. You had photograph. Cost है उसकी. Guru has no cost. We cannot say, I am ready to give 1 million. Let me have a very good guru. Best guru ले आओ भाई. I'll pay 1 million. निकालो कहीं से गुरु अच्छा वाला निकालना. Get a better guru who can teach me. Brahma Vidya Siddhe. Then the shopkeeper said, see, I'll give you 100,000. Acha, he won't teach Sanskrit, Gita, etc. He will teach only 2 chapters. Well, acha, 25,000 rands you nikalo. Well, 25,000 rand will teach only 1 chapter of Gita. Well, 10,000. Well, he'll teach wrong. Depending on the money I give you, ऐसा नहीं है. Mother has no cost. Father has no cost. Son has no cost. Moment I put a cost to my goodness, it has become cheap. I did good to you, and therefore you please understand what I did to you. No, even if you don't understand, my goodness will not fade away. ये देखो कितनी deep roots हैं. Values, unless they are very, very deep rooted, one storm will come and it will be thrown out. Whether it is value of brahmacharya, whether ahimsa, whether nirahankarta, therefore too much emphasis is given on this point. Because many times storms come in the life. Temptations come in the life. Acha, situation to boast my ego comes in the life. Situation of being insulted comes in my life. My faith is shaken up. In Ramayana, Parvati ji is there. Saptarishi comes and talks bad about Narad ji, Shiv ji. They started laughing. Saptarishi belong to the whole Brahmand. All are bright and brilliant. And they are talking bad about my Guru and my Isht. And she is unshaken. Isthariam dekho Parvati ji ka. She is saying better, you try with somebody else. नाथ यही जन्म में शंभु संहारा को गुण दोषण करे बिचारा. नारद बच्चन मैं परिहरहूं, भवन बसे उजरे नहीं डरहूं। बोले आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू लीव द वर्ड्स ऑफ माय टीचर। देखो इस थैरियम देखो, वी डोंट नीड सप्तऋषि। वन मैड पर्सन सेज अगेंस्ट माय गुरु और गॉड, आई विल लीव दैट, आई विल बी शेकन अप। सप्तऋषि को छोड़ो ही छोड़ो। One mad person comes who is roaming on the street, he takes my guru's name or God's name and says few words, I'll be shaken up from inside. Because we are essentially are we doubting everything. इस धैर्य नहीं है, ये साधना कैसे होगी फिर? बोले क्या शिव जी की पूजा करते हो? शिव जी से तो कुछ नहीं, तो कुछ करते नहीं। शिव, those who do शिव जी पूजा are always troubled in life. And again say, what did you say? देखो शिव जी हैज नो रूफ ऑन द हेड, हाँ ठीक है, हाँ शिव जी हैज नो प्रॉपर क्लोथ, राइट राइट, शिव जी हैज नो गोल्ड ऑर्नामेंट, राइट राइट। सो हिज दोज हु आर डूइंग एंड वर्शिपिंग शिव जी विल आल्सो हैव नॉट लाइक हिम। बोले रियली? हाँ रियली, बस इतना कह दिया बस। बोले दिस आई न्यू, जस्ट आई थॉट आई शुड शेयर विद यू। अब नाउ दिस विल प्ले ऑन द माइंड बिकॉज ऑलरेडी आई एम वेरी शेकी पर्सन. Although I take milkshake, because you take milkshake, chiku shake, because of taking these shakes, you have become very shaky. There is something called banana shake also. Banana shake, milk shake, mango shake. And people love it so much. And sometime I go to somebody's house, they say, I'll give somebody a nice shake. They don't know that I don't take any kind of shakes. I'm unshaken. You don't like shakes. Nice milk, we'll put something, we'll put, what is it called, saffron in that. This कुछ भी नहीं दो उसमें, बिल्कुल कुछ नहीं. ऐसा बनाना दे दो. Just give me simple banana. Give me simple almond. Give me simple apple. That is my best. Don't do anything here. हम shaken up हो गए. बोले चलो कर लो शिव जी की पूजा. शिव जी का प्रसाद नहीं खाना चाहिए. लो. Prasad don't take Shivjis. If it is touched with Shivling, you should not take. As per Shiv Purana. Achha, I have not read anyway, I am a foolish person. So, achha, aisa, haan. If somebody says to me, I said, I have read all the Puranas, okay? It is not written. You have read Shiv Purana many times, not 1, 2 times. Many times. Achha, haan. Oh my God. Then it is not written. कुछ भी तुम बोल दोगे हम मान लेंगे. वेद में लिखा, कहाँ लिखा है वेद में? बोले वाल्मीकि रामायण. कहाँ लिखा वाल्मीकि रामायण? हमने पढ़ा उसको. शिव जी पूजा शंकराचार्य जी डिड, शिव जी पूजा गुरुदेव डिड, शिव जी पूजा इतने लोगों ने किया, ब्राह्मण डिड, इतने लोगों ने ब्रह्मांड पा लिया. लक्ष्मी जी शिव जी पूजा. लक्ष्मी जी स्टोरी यू मस्ट बी नोइंग. शी विष्णु जी did शिव जी पूजा. क्या बात करते हो आप? 1000 he used to take 1000 lotus every day, if you remember. So one day Shiv ji stole 1 lotus and he searched all over the Brahman. He couldn't get 1 lotus. When he said, people, I am not getting, then he thought my eyes are there. And he offered eyes. Then Shiv ji came with Sudarshan Chakra was given by Bhagwan Shiv to Bhagwan Vishnu only. कुछ भी बोल दो. बोले देवी जी की पूजा if you do, you will be very angry person. No, without puja only I am very angry. If you do Devi ji's puja. And somebody told me just now. हाँ, पागल. Ramakrishna Paramahansa was angry person. बेसिर पे बोले if you do Ram ji's puja, you will go to Vanvas. But you will be deprived of your rights. अच्छा, everybody something is lost, so he starts relating. बोले हाँ बात तो ठीक है. We are so fragile, so shaky. कोई भी हमारे गुरु को, मंत्र को, पूजा को बोल दे तो हम हिल जाते हैं एकदम से. गौचू. इस धैर्य is not there. कहीं तो श्रद्धा करो. When I was having this, issue with the shoulder, so they said, change the doctor. चलो भाई, एक डॉक्टर बदल दिया. बोले change this, it is not. I said, let us wait. allow the doctor to take some time. Jaldi mat karo. Give him few months before you say no to him. If you somewhere you have to stabilize. किसी डॉक्टर को तो हाँ कुछ दिन तो पकड़ो उसको. Some house you have to stay, some medicine you have to take, some food you have to take. Somewhere, well, this ashram is not good. अरे किसी आश्रम में तो रहोगे ना तुम. In some ashram you will stay, if not this ashram, this ashram. This मंत्र, कोई तो मंत्र लोगे तो कहीं रुको तो तुम. हर जगह तुम्हारी श्रद्धा ही नहीं होती कहीं पहुंचो. And if Shraddha is not there, your Ichha is not there, Ichha is not there, Prayas is there, because whole is on how much your strong faith is there. Stairyam, in Dharma, in Upasana, in Atmagyan, in my own sadhana. Hilo mat, don't get shaken up. Therefore, I always say, the base of the spiritual life is not Bhagavan. Base of his Ishwan life, spiritual life is Guru and Guru Bhakti. Because if Ishwar's faith is shaken, Guru will hold it. वो डांट मार के आपको समझा ले जाएगा, लगाएगा आपको, सुना देगा बहुत. He will make you listen a lot. Some scolding will be there, long sessions will be there, ठीक कर देगा. लेकिन if Guru's shake is shaken, then you have nothing. Everything is fall apart. Nothing is there. You are scattered. स्थैर्यम, स्वधर्म में स्थैर्यम होना चाहिए, मंत्र में स्थैर्यम होना चाहिए. This we saw yesterday. Atmanigraha also we saw yesterday. Well, I did not know when what was it said. I have brought Panchadashi. No, that is morning class. Panchadashi is in morning. अच्छा. पक्का कर लो आप इसको. पक्का करो. हाँ. You know, a story in Devi Bhagavad I told. One person was there, Utatya his name was, who was one foolish, born foolish. Ultimately he went he has only one Istharium. I will not say false. One value he held, no mantra chanting, nothing but not hurting anybody and not say false. Never used to hurt. Pluck the food, flower and sit. क्या करने भाई? There is no work in the forest also. But in the city, lot of work is there. In forest, there is no work. Not that you can, create some organization. Birds Association. You cannot make. You are fighting with the birds. You cannot do that. But Devi ji was so happy that she came in the mind and started. One day, I am. And I am mantra, Devi ji came and am. He became so big Vidwan. All Vedas came into him. And those father, mother who banished him, who laughed, those school teachers who couldn't teach him Kakha Gaga, they came because now his face was different, his hair was different. एक निष्ठा का इतना बड़ा फल, कहीं तो निष्ठा रखो. और बस am. And ultimately, he became the greatest scholar and bhakt of Mother Saraswati. I had taken this story a few times. I like that because that mantra nishtha is seen in that. So, Stharyam Atmanigraha. Yesterday we saw Atmanigraha means what? That, please note, not suppress the mind, but have the choice of this thought is bigger thought is available. Supposing you are very rich. I have seen people, very rich people, and they are going to the sari shop. So he said, which range you want? What is the range of saris? You know what? He never talks about money. He said, give the best one. Well, the best will come to 50,000, 70,000. He said, just give. Well, if you don't have best, please get it. Take advance from me. And his secretary said, please give the advance. I don't carry anything. So he gives that one. Not that he is carrying the card also. Nothing, no card. He doesn't carry any card. Secretary is no. Okay. This sari, how much? Let come to 2 lakhs. Because there is a gold there. Just Banarsi sari is there. Achha, gold is there. Put it. Put some silver also. So seeker has a very high taste of thought. He thinks, what could be a better thought? What I did today. What was a more surrendered thought? What were a more dispassionate thought? Yesterday I told about Bhagwan Ram, how he brought the best thought. Gurupad Kamal Palotan Prite. In the night he used to press the feet of his teacher. Te janu bandhu prem janu rite. Jite. They were conquered by the love. So always try to raise your standards. When I was very small, they said you should go for high jump. High jump. So they used to put 2 and there used to be bar. So I used to go from here and jump. So the coach was there. He said, yes, good you jump, but I will raise it now. He raised by little more few inches, that bar. I said, yaar, badi mushkil se jeet, isko to it took a lot of time to jump. He said, never mind, you can jump. And 1, 2, 3, 4, after that you jump. Again he will raise the bar. Humne kaha, how long this will go like this? So you should not be satisfied by your thoughts. Why? Because there is a bigger possibility. There is a bigger way of sacrifice. More sacrifice was possible today than what you did. More jap was possible today than what you did. Well, I did not do anything. More puja was possible. More part was possible. Really, I saw one person doing Navan Ramayana. 9 times, 9 days for completing Ramayana. Old person. So I thought, what is it? Only 500 times I have to chant. So one morning, one evening, 2 sessions I take in 9. Then I think, what capacities they have of sitting. Old is gold. If you are bold. और हम खींचे पैसेंजर ट्रेन वाली एक ही पन्ना पढ़ के हो गया जाम बंद के बचन सुहाए आए आए सुनी हनुमंत हृदय अति भाए तब पवन टने संकट हरण ये हनुमान चालीसा हाँ सॉरी Your capacity is more. You could be more cooler today on the topic where you got angry. On the topic on which you got irritated, there was a better way to deal with it. Don't be so happy and satisfied. Seeker, because as much as a qualification, easy flow of the knowledge will be there after that. It is a conduit. It is creating a conduit for a easy flow of knowledge. It will not go, I have to clean and clear my mind of all issues. For Vedant, King Vedant to sit there. On the throne, nobody else should sit on the... And therefore, try to see. Don't be very, very easily satisfied. Try to see. And think. इतना अच्छा था कि और बोले और हो सकता था. But I was lazy. I am very lazy person. Last birth I was a snail. Last birth as a snail. Last birth tortoise. When snail was crossing the road, it took 7 days to cross. And tortoise was also there. Tortoise told to snail, it all happened so fast. So let us now see. कई लोग लगता है कि लास्ट बर्थ ही मस्ट बी दिस ओनली. यू कैन मेक आउट मना ए मनुष्य से पूर्व रूपाणी शमससी. So seeing the mind, you can make what kind of birth he was in. अच्छा, ये बहुत स्लो है, बहुत ढीला ढाला आदमी है. ढीला है, ढीले, इसलिए ढीले से ढीले. इंग्लिश ढीले एंड ढीले, हिंदी ढीले और इंग्लिश ढीले. Go ahead. So let us now see the 8th verse. Please repeat after me. Beautiful verses are there. If you can by heart, then you will have to give a party. I by heart also, and I should give a party also. To yourself, I mean. Shri Bhagavan Vacha Indriyartheshu Vairagyam Anahankara Evacha. This is a one line, better not to break it, huh? Janma mrityu jara vyadhi dukkha doshanu darshanam. Okay, I'll break it because it is one word. One word you cannot break while chanting. Supposing somebody's name is Rajiv, you can't say Raj and in evening say Eve. So you can't have such a... You cannot break it. He said, what? Well, I told Raj in the morning, no? This is Eve. The Sanskrit people get very angry when you do such mistake. So again we will chant Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi Dukkha Doshanu Darshanam. Very beautiful lines are there. Again, Indriya Artheshu Vairagyam Anahankara Evacha Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi Dukkha Doshanu Darshanam Indriyartheshu Vairagyam Anahankara Evacha Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi Dukkha Doshanu Darshanam. Another beautiful point is by Bhagavan. He said, Indriyartheshu Vairagyam. You should have dispassion from the object of sense organ, that is the sense objects. Because dispassion, don't think I have to run away, or I have to, be a little abnormal, or I have to put on another dress to be dispassionate. Dispassionate is a very high level of convinced understanding about the world. Supposing somebody is saying, can you get me a clutch? Not clutch, sorry, crutch. Crutch. And 2-3 times he is saying, can I get a crutch? That means he is not able to walk properly. A person who will walk, he will never say that I want a crutch. Not crutch, crutch, be awake. He will say, if you can get me a crutch. Or somebody says, what is the food? That means he is hungry. A person who is full, he will not ask what is the food many times. A person is going to the optometrist. It is meaning that his eyes is a problem. If he has stomach issues, he won't go to the optometrist. Unless he puts glasses on the stomach. So, he will not go to the optometrist. If somebody is seeing continuously shadi.com, that means either he is wanting to marry or some of his child or somebody wanting to marry. This one website called shadi.com. A marriage bureau, what is it called? Marriage bureau is same, no? Where the marriage bureau, one board was in marriage now, pay later. So so if somebody is saying, give me some joy, that means you are convinced you don't have any joy. But I want joy from you. I am going to eat nice food in Jaipur Palace or Jewel of India. Why? Because I don't get proper food in the house. Or at least that ambience is not there. Such nice sitting is there, I can order, right? Change ho jayega bhai. Roj wahi khate. It will be change. Dal makhani I'll order some paneer tikka, I'll order mirchi bada, something I will order like that. भाई कुछ तो जॉय मिले ना, कब तक रोज वेदांत रोज सत्संग, कुछ तो चेंज हो जाएगा. एवरी डे यू आर लिसनिंग टू वेदांत, काफी बोरिंग हो जाता है, थोड़ा सा चेंज हो जाए सो अच्छा हो जाएगा. कहाँ, लेट अस गो आउट, इट इज रेनिंग, सो नाइस सीन इज देयर. When I went to Cape Town, they say once you come by road from Durban to Cape Town, very beautiful scenes are there. the site is very good because the left side will be the ocean. And nice gardens are there, flowers are there, trees are there. I said, unfortunately, I have no interest. I have no time and interest both. You don't like flower? No. Only condition nobody else should be there and I should be allowed to meditate. Then it is okay. Only but I will be there. No, then especially I will not go. So my point is, if you are searching for something, that means you don't know. I'm searching for security. I'm searching I want a security. This is a big issue here. That I don't have joy and I don't have security. This is my conviction. When Gurudev comes, he bursts these two concepts. Why? Because God is all pervading and God is in you also. If God is in you, then God should be Anand Swarup. And God should be of the nature of security. Even relative security also, you will get by dharma and not going outside. If a person is convinced, dhyan dena, tell me one thing of the world which has secured you. With son, you had been more insecure. With daughter, you will get much more insecure. The day daughter is born, insecurity starts. If you have thought a lot about somebody in your life, supposing this much was your total thought, this much, 80%, 70% would have gone on your son, daughter. How to protect them, how to take their job, how to get this thing for them, how to protect their character, how to protect their money. You are not earning for yourself. If you had to earn, you would have lived in much lesser amount. Much of your money also has gone to them. Nobody is saying yes. How he'll get married? How she'll get married? So age is increasing and he's not getting married. How much? He's 52. He's Vanaprastha ashram. If he's 52, he is now fit for Vanaprastha ashram. Don't go for now Grahastha ashram. होता है, चिंता होती है. आप बड़े सिक्योरिटी लेने गए थे ना. You went to get lot of joy. If I have a son, I will be very happy. You said with lot of joy, I am blessed with the son. Bundle of joy is there. I have Lakshmi आई है, वो चंडी निकली. My dear, world is not a place of security. And world is not a place of joy. If you don't understand, you have to again take a birth and again go through the same problems. 2% joy, 98% sorrow will be there. This equation is there. थोड़ा सा जॉय मिलेगा, ऐसा नहीं कुछ नहीं मिलेगा. थोड़ा बहुत जॉय तो मिल ही जाएगा इधर उधर से. लेकिन उसके साथ चिंता, डर, एंगर, घबराहट, पॉजिटिवनेस, ये सब आएगी. ओहो. More matured you are, faster you will understand this. Otherwise, next birth is waiting for you. Calm and earth. और पैसा कमाओगे ना, go and earn. And let me say, one day you can say, this much is enough. This much I have earned everything and I don't want anything. Unless you are spiritual, you will not say, because there is no end. Because expenditure is still more. After 60, tension is there and pension. Both are there. You will not have only pension, because pension is less. And provident fund which was given, it appeared a lot, but all got spent in building the new bathroom and room. In every house some bathroom has to be built. That possibility is always there. Provident fund था ना, you got million जो कुछ भी हो, 30-40 years you had done the job, accordingly you got this provident fund. But there is equation through which you get this many years per year का income and this you do. कुछ नहीं है. Sense of security has not come. Sense of joy has not come. You cannot say this thing has got joy and joy and joy and joy and joy. इसमें तो मजा ही आ गया. My dear, मजाक के बाद दुख आया गया. Now, Durvasa ji was there. He was meditating. In one Puran, this story comes. Meditating. Durvasa, who used to get very angry. Meditating. So he saw two yaksh were there. They were holding hand, playing with. Sport was going on. और यहाँ इनको पता नहीं था कि ये झाड़ी के पीछे ये है. He is there, Durvasa is there. And that Mrs. Yaksh had bangles. Jin 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 आवाज है. Understand, no? He was touching the hand, embracing. Jhan jhan आए तो इनके कान में बोले हम बंगल में आए. They are making, who is doing jhan jhan here? So, भाई देवता है. They are beautiful also, not like all us. So now he opened his eyes. He saw and he got so angry. He said, "You are not seeing that I am meditating here. We are doing in the jungle. You are come here. You don't have palaces. I curse you. You both become Rakshas." Anyway, Rakshas to ho gaye wo. But what he saw, he again closed his eyes. Durvasa ji, not we all. He is अंश of शिव जी. फिर आए, अब उनके दिमाग में वही घूमे. बोले, how nicely he held the hand. That beautiful hand, मेहंदी लगी थी उसमें. Mehendi was there, both sides. Very fair hand. And he was holding. And he was going to the ears and saying something. And embracing with another hand. He said, no, everything is Brahman, Samit. बोले कुछ नहीं यार, Brahman तो है, ये भी तो होना चाहिए. This thought dominated over his mind. Ab now he could not meditate. Ab that thought so much came that he thought, let me also see somebody, some girl. Ab Durvasa bhaiya, he was going around and this thought was there, who will marry me? Ultimately he saw a very beautiful girl. So beautiful girl he had not seen. So he said, bas, let us marry now. Brahman कहाँ भागा जा रहा है? भाई मैरिज के बाद मेडिटेट कर लेंगे. Brahman is not running away. तो फिर मिल जाएगा. अब क्या करें? Now he went to the father. Father, well, if this is my desire that I should marry your daughter. Father was doing like this. Father said, if I say something, he'll get very angry and curse me. He said, you can marry. No doubt she is most beautiful. In all Brahman, she is most beautiful. Then he said, why are you thinking then? Well, I'm thinking, but she is Dushtmukha. Dushtmukha, understand, no? She speaks very acidic tongue she has. Harsh and acidic tongue she has. And you are an extremely angry person. You cannot tolerate her. Problem will come here. Problem will come because she taunts, she says very harsh things. So although she is as beautiful as her face, so ugly and acidic and forked tongue she has. You can't have all qualities in one. Some bad quality is there, and this is why I'm afraid. Because you cannot tolerate. He said, I will manage, never mind. He said, are you sure? Because it is not 1-2 days. People do little mistake and you curse them. And living with her whole day and whole life, in one day she will say such things to you we have never heard. That your face is like of a pig, eyes is like a worm. Such statements she makes. You will get totally burnt. Your father, mother are worse than you. She will say such. Some people, choose very burning words. And you can't forget whole life. Such words are there. And she is expert in that. Let me think for a moment. You are. Anyway. But she is very beautiful. Well, that I agree. But listening to the words, you will not be able to see her beauty. A person appears beautiful because his words were beautiful, his nature is beautiful. He said, don't tell all these things, I know. And they got married. Both got married. अब on the way they are going. दुल्हन दुल्हा. अब रास्ते में शुरू हो गया इनका. And she said, see, you are a rishi and you are marrying. Stupid. He said, you are saying like that. I am murk. Well, of course, you are a meditator. You have become a worldly, worse than a worm you are. He said, I am a worm. So constantly she kept on saying. He said, I am tolerating because you are my wife. He said, 100 sentences I will tolerate. After that I won't tolerate. But she was not bothered. 100 she crossed. On the journey only, still they have not reached. Jo gussaya bole, you go and become Put. You leave this body and become Pishach. Liya and through the water. Sab hava ho gaya unka all infatuation. And then he went to the father also. Bole, this is the case now. Father said, I already told you. And now she came in the bhoot form. She said, whatever is there, I have accepted you as a husband. Whether we fight or not is another matter, but you alone are my husband. And don't make me bhoot. Give me some respectable place. Because anyway I am associated with you. Durvasa became quiet. He said, don't just leave me like that. You are have Shivansh. Then Durvasa ji gave a blessing. He said, you will become a tree. But banana tree you will become. And anywhere puja will be done. No puja will be performed without banana tree. So she took the avatar of banana tree after that. Now father said, my daughter, you made banana tree. Now, I told you, now I curse you. As I will be missing my daughter day and night, you will also have to run all Brahman because of somebody. Understood? Who? Ambrish. He didn't take Ambrish's name. He said, I am suffering to see my daughter, and I warned you in advance that you are not fit for this kind of life. Durvasa ji came back. Tapa आंसू पे आंसू गिर रहा था. Understood why? How I got infatuated with that sight. We went into deeper jungles and he replayed everything, all that has happened. How I cursed her to become this, how I troubled the father, how family is troubled, and how I will be now under problem later on. Nobody in this world has been happy by enjoyment of sense objects. I see only one person of enjoyment, one purpose, to get dispassion, to discover it was not that great and that big which I would have given my life and my prestige and my valor and my grace and my love. You will lose your guru, you will lose your God, you will lose your antaramani, you will be lost, everything will be lost because of this tendency, this infatuation. One who understands this out of maturity, it's not something physical that you have to run away from sense organ. You don't run away. Something you have left in eating because you feel, if you know that in the food, one, lizard has fallen or insect has gone inside, and then automatically, howsoever tasty it will be, you will not take a drop of that because insect has fallen in this particular dal. These things happen. Once I had somewhere dal, I said, what is it? Bole, jeera. I said, jeera has hands and legs. See? Jeera. Then they saw, my God. I said, new kind of jeeras are available in the market now. Hatao isko, and don't bring another dal, because from total only this would have been brought. Well, I'm very sorry. I said, कोई बात नहीं, आप किसी को बोलो मत, let them eat, but don't bring to me. Don't bring to me. It was very tasty, very good. Howsoever joy you are getting, but if you see later on, I will be getting rebirth because of this. Later on, guilt will be there in my mind. I will lose my Guru's love, my God's love. I lose more. My Antaryami of Durvasa ji was cursing him. He said, you were Krodhi, but you became Kami. Krodhi is better than Kami. To be Krodhi is better than being a Kami, because Kami is a kapti. At least Krodhi will burst out. Everybody will know that anger cannot hide. Anger is clear. Angry person will not be too much kapti, as Kami will be kapti. I mean, you are losing your character. You have lost all your sadhana of 1,000 years. Shame upon you, fie upon you. This was cursing him. You know, if you are down, it is okay, but when you have gone up and you fall, it hurts a lot. If you are already in the down area, then it doesn't matter. If you never eat non-veg, and every day you are eating, and today also you ate, it was Thursday, Wednesday, well, never mind. कोई बात नहीं, आज खा लिया, कोई बात नहीं. Yeah, every day I eat. Generally I don't eat on Tuesday, but कोई बात नहीं, by mistake I ate. I'm not that guilty. But if you have never eaten, and by mistake this much also you eat, it will create guilt. The very smell will make you a little upset and sad and guilty about. फिर हम कैसे खा? How did this come here? Who brought it here? How it went in my mouth also? When you are too pure and you have already known the joy of purity and joy of quietness and joy of meditation. And when you come down at this level, then you know you hit a rock bottom. Vairag is not that you don't live with people. Vairag is don't clinch it. Don't be dependent on it. Don't create a vasana of enjoyment. Don't try to get security from it. Indriyartheshu vairagyam. Why? Because one topic will be over from your mind. Vairag means you are free from some issue. You are free from thought of somebody. You don't feel like indulging and enjoying. Why? I already have my sufficient enjoyment inside. And therefore you will not get over-involved. Infatuation means over-involved. It's a cycle. It is a catch-22. You are not able to leave it now. You will not be able to leave it. Whole life will go like that. Just wait. You lose everything. You lose your self-dignity. The knower and doer conflict will kill you inside. Externally, I will put on a smile. Plastic smile won't work. God will not have love. Guru will say this is a gone case. He is not a tameable person. You know, it is written in the zoo. Please don't touch tigers. They are not pets. Now the distances there, something they were somewhere giving biscuit or something. Zoo it held the hand. Such accidents have happened. So that is risky. You realize it. Indriyartheshu vairagyam. Why? My mind should be clear. Only one knowledge which should take me from all sorrows I want. Seeker wants, he doesn't want that joy which I have to pay for it. I will not eat that food, howsoever tasty, but I will have, pain in the night. My stomach will be paining in the night. But Baigan Bharta is very good. It is excellent, but I cannot digest it. In the night when I can't sleep. I can't get up early in the morning. But it is very tasty. May you eat. I will not eat. Thank you so much. क्यों? हमें बहुत acidic हो जाएगा. I will have an acidity with that. Little, nothing is called little in this world. Little becomes more. थोड़ा सा इतना नहीं. Little, there is nothing called little only. I was a small one girl was there. Very good dancer. Her name was Little. She became very big one day. So her name was Little. Very good dancer. She used to come in my house very often. Famous. She was very famous. I said, Little, you have become so big, so brave. You change your name. Then she said, there is nothing called Little. I said, अच्छा यार ये बात तो सही है. There's nothing called little enjoyment. Whole life you'll be flogged by that. Be careful. देखो राम जी में कोई weakness नहीं थी. कृष्ण भगवान में weakness नहीं थी. Weakness means source of disturbance and guilt. Source of self-depreciation. Perennial source will be open after that. Next word. Anahankara evacha. He is not having ahankar. अभी नया टॉपिक आ गया. And once you have mastered राग द्वेष वियुक्तैस्तु, बोलो विषयान इंद्रियैश्चलन चरण आत्मवश्यैर विधेयात्मा प्रसादम अधिगच्छति. You know what joy is there? This I have conquered. ये हमें बिल्कुल नहीं अच्छा लगता. This is not, so I can meditate. Yes, it doesn't affect me. I tell you, it is such a joy when you get over your own mistakes. There was a great saint in Maharashtra, and his name was Eknath. So he was given the work of a treasurer by his guru. So there was a mistake of 2 paisa. He was counting, 2 o'clock in the night. So his guru said, Arey Eka, go and sleep. He said, no, there is 2 paisas missing. 2 paisa was very big amount at that. At 3 o'clock, he said, I got it. Wow, I got it. So guru said, what happened? Well, that mistake I found where it was. I'm so happy. Guru said, Eka, when you will know the mistake you are making in the world of thinking it real, and your mistake that I don't have joy, when you will get over this mistake, how much joy you will get. When you discover one mistake and you are so happy, when you get over certain mistakes in your life, there is super confidence is there. This is saint. He works and works. He has grown over it. He is a master. Gurudev used to say, he lives in the world, but is not of the world. He is not slave to anything. He will also eat, but he is not slave. He is not panting for it. And his mind is meditative, because there are no dacoits and robbers to invade his quietness. You have gems and jewels inside. You have hira and moti inside. You have gold and diamond inside. This infatuation has looted it. Uncontrol has looted it. Meri gatri mein laga chor. When you are well protected by your sadhana and rules. Sadhana means layer of protection. Nobody can invade my mind. And I am bringing out more gems and jewels to enjoy. When you are in that mindset, anywhere yatra manoyati tatra samadhya. Upanishad say, wherever his mind goes, there samadhi is there. This is the point here. We will see more tomorrow. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति. हरिः ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. हरिः ॐ.